Well, I know it's been a while since I last vlogged, but we're back. And if you can see from the back, I have a little surprise too. So, without further ado, let's jump into the video. Currently, I'm in Long Beach, California. I barely got here, and I'm excited to be back on camera, vlogging stuff. So it's my very first time, and I just thought I would film it, and let's kind of see how it goes. So currently, this is what the launch ramp looks like. First time here, it's dirty. Water looks low. Thing looks steep, but this is what we came in. So this is my 21 Dodge Charger RT Hemi, and on the back of that we have the brand new one owner 2025 Spark Trixx Sea-Doo. This thing looks so good. So it's my first time on it, first time ride. I'm excited for it. I went over everything. I have all the safety stuff. Brand new. I literally got this yesterday, so I don't have the stickers on it. I'm about to order that. But we made it. This Charger pulled it like it was nothing. So without further ado, I'm gonna try to set you guys up so you guys can see me backing down. My first ever backing attempt on the launch ramp. I'm excited for it, and yeah, we'll see you guys on the water. So before I continue, I just want to see how much further I need to go back before the jet ski actually starts floating. So it looks like I still need to go a lot more back. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little nervous. E-brake all the way on. Hopefully this is good enough. I guess we'll see right now. And just like that, we're in the water. So now I'm gonna park the car, and then now we're gonna head on the water and see what's up. Alright, so now I'm officially in the water. I have my life jacket on. We're disconnected away from the docks. Put the lines away. So now, yeah, let's see, we put the lines away. So now, let's officially give it its first start on the water. So let's see. Look, 0 trip. So everything's on 0, so let's start it up. So if you guys in the comments know what what these buttons do, I'll greatly appreciate it. So right now we're in neutral, so let's turn a little bit. Give it some gas. Let's head on out. See, this is a good feeling. I haven't been jet ski riding in a long time. This feels pretty good just to be back on water again. So now, let's see what's out here. Let's explore around a little bit. I think our first stop probably might be Queen Mary out there in the distance. And then we might make our way back down, see what's in that cove over there. If you guys remember, this is the last place where I went riding. You can see the jet skis in the back. That is like the last place I went when we went all the way out there in the Pacific Ocean, all the way to Catalina Island. So now being back on my own ski, this just feels super, super amazing. Without a doubt. It's like the best feeling in the whole world. I can't even like explain it enough. But there's the Queen Mary. Jet ski to Catalina Island. Oh, before I put you guys down, I'm not too sure how well you guys can see it. It says 0 hours. 0 hours, and then the time. Barely put half a mile on it now. So let's go. So far, this is pretty cool, I'm not gonna lie. So, I'm gonna look on the map real quick, and I'm gonna see what's there to explore, what's there to look at, and all that. So, right now you guys should be seeing an overlay of my screen. So we are currently right there on the Queens Way Bay. So I think we're gonna try to go around this little cove right here, and that should put us around like the coast of the beaches, and we should be able to open it up in a little bit. I still see all these signs saying like no wake, this and that. Also, I did remember to check to see if my drain plug was plugged in, because imagine being out here and it wasn't plugged in, and that would just be super scary. So I want to avoid that at all costs. So we're gonna go down, run this piling, and then we'll see what's out there. And also it is currently 65 degrees in Long Beach, California. So this should be a good one. My first time. I'm super excited, if you guys can already tell. So we'll see how it goes from here. But yeah, before I end up forgetting, the Queen Mary again. I can never get sick and tired of this view. So without a doubt, what is that? Anyways, you know how we do, we get trash out the ocean. We've got to keep our oceans clean and clear. This is somebody's, let me know in the comments and I'll return it. It's no big deal to me. It's not even mine anyways, but also, if you guys could let me know down below in the comment section, how close am I able to get to like the shoreline? Like, I know I see like all these channel markers that say 5 miles per hour, but I'm not too sure how close I could get without having like police behind me talking about you know you can't be this close, this and that. I don't want no tickets either. But I think since like we're kind of out in the open bay, I think I could let her eat, but not too sure just yet. I've been going off and on, but this is a pretty cool little sailboat too. So I guess first we'll head to this island. We'll see what's around there. We'll circle it and then we'll keep going down the coast and just build up some hours and get used to this. Hopefully you guys are able to see me a little bit better. So currently we didn't make it that far, but we're gonna go check out the Seal Beach, the Alamotes Bay Marina. So we're gonna go check that out and then explore. This is actually like super cool, and then I think later on in the video I'll tell you guys the main reason why I got a jet ski, like my plans and what I see going on. But again, for the meantime, for right now, I just want to just build up my confidence. I want to get some hours in on the seat. I want to see how this jet ski performs, and yeah, like I have so many hopes and things I really want to accomplish with the jet ski, and I plan on bringing you guys with me because it's all going to be a learning curve. But without the doubt, it should be pretty interesting. I'm excited for what's going to come, and this just happens to be, you know, one of the very first choices, or not one of the very first learning curves that needs to go on in order to build that confidence. So without saying too much, let's find the entrance to, I think, Los Alamos. I'm probably saying it all wrong anyways. Let's find the entrance to that marina. Let's drive around in it a little bit, get used to it, familiarize myself with this area, and probably just continue going down the coast, see how far we get, and yeah, just see where the rest of the day goes and where the rest of the video goes. But so far the weather is clear. The water is not like super crazy, it's not choppy at all, and you know, I'm learning some of these terms as I go, but the water is calm. I'm happy about that. So without a doubt, let's make our way into the marina entrance and go from there. So I think I finally made it to Los Amoritos. I still can't say the name right, but I think I finally made it in the bay. marker channel because I'm seeing all these rocks. So I think we're gonna go down. We'll probably take a big little loop and then we'll continue on our way. Hopefully you guys can see it a little bit better. Finally made it in the marina. The houses on the beach, it's like gold. Like, imagine that. Walk out in the backyard, houses right there on the beachfront property. See nothing but boats. See me on a jet ski, just living my best life, just having fun. Yeah, I'll say just having fun. That's what I'm having fun right now, which is good. So I guess we'll go down in that little area. We'll see what's down there, and then if nothing, then we'll loop back around. We'll come back out that way, and if there's nothing, then we'll pretty much just head on back out. Continue on down. So this should be interesting. I also currently, I don't have a name for the jet ski, but if you guys think of one in the comments, leave it down below, and we'll give this jet a name, pretty much. Passing by all these private boats, all these big boats. Here, let me show you guys. Like all these boats, these are all nice. Long Beach, nice. I think that's a speedboat. I'm not too sure about my boats yet, but that's a nice speedboat or boat. A lot of nice houses. Very nice houses. See, I guess seeing it from the water point of view, like this is actually like speechless, because half the time you can't really come back here because it's someone's backyard, or if you do try to get back here, there's no parking, you can't find parking, and a whole bunch of other stuff. But being on the water and you just coasting right on through, can't really tell you nothing. What are they gonna tell me? This is private water? Like, come on now. That is a very, very nice boat. Like a sailboat. That's very nice. I guess to live right here on the beachfront, you probably gotta have a lot of money, because I'm pretty sure none of these boats come cheap at all. Or maybe unless they got it at a good time, probably like COVID or something like that, but I highly doubt it. But these are all nice boats. I wouldn't mind, maybe in the future I wouldn't mind owning one, but for the meantime, I'm happy with what I got. Can't really complain about this. So yeah, so I guess we'll take a loop around the bend. We'll see what else is out here and continue on our way. But so far I'm impressed. Very impressed. I also should have got a haircut too, but that's not here or there. So let's continue on with the video. So I came across this barrier, water ski area regulation. So I guess it's this whole area, I'm assuming. I guess they use this area for like, I don't know, like racing or something. So no personal watercraft, kayaks, sails, or electric boats. No swimming, reverse gear required. This is pretty interesting. And I think we're still like in this like little like Seal Beach Marina area, which is pretty cool. Pretty cool so far. We're making like a big circle around, so it should be pretty neat. So here's another boat ramp. I think I'm gonna start getting used to coming to like these different boat ramps just so I can kind of have like an idea of where I'm at. I think this one might be better than the one I was at earlier, just because there's more space and I had to put my car all the way like deep in there in order just to float the jet ski. But I mean, again, it's still a learning curve, but I think this one is like a little bit more shallower in a sense for me, just because I have a jet ski and I don't have a boat. So I think I'm gonna try out this one. I don't know the name of this one, but I'll for sure put it right here somewhere on top of like on the screen. But so far I'm still having fun. So so now at this point I'm heading out of this like little island, marina, whatever you want to call it. I'm heading out of this little area, and then now we're gonna go right back out to the open ocean, continue on down the coast for a little bit. We still have full tank of gas, so, and it's barely, let me see, it is barely 137. I don't know how well you can see that or not, but it's barely 137. So without further ado, let's make our way out and keep on going. I just wanted to give a quick little update. We now left Seal Beach. Well, yeah, pretty much left. I mean, we're still kind of like in the little channel, but we're pretty much out. So now the next plan to do is we're gonna make a left or a right. Actually, we're gonna make a left. We're gonna go down. We're gonna continue on down the coast until we either hit Huntington Beach or Newport Beach. Once we hit either one of those two for today, and then we'll, depending on the time, we'll probably start making our way back up to Long Beach and pretty much kind of call it like a day or so. At least for today, call it a day for today. And just see how it's all gonna play out. So I'm gonna try my best not to make this video so long, but if anything happens between Huntington Beach or Newport Beach, then I'll definitely record that, and then I'll give you guys like my end thoughts and like how today felt for me, and we'll pretty much end the video off on a good note and worry about the next baby steps from there. So hopefully you guys are enjoying the video so far. I know it's probably not like so much like action and so much stuff, but just know I'm having a blast just driving around on my brand new ski. We currently have 1 hour and 30 minutes on the ski as of now, which we've been dipping. So I haven't put in like any other modes like sport or Trixx mode or I think eco mode either. I haven't put it in none of those modes. I kind of just been driving it just regular how it is, and this thing is definitely not a slouch at all. So we're gonna exit the channel and keep on pushing down either to Huntington or Newport. Like I said, if anything happens, I'll bring you guys with me. If nothing happens, then I'll show you when we're pretty much heading back to Long Beach. Long Beach is where we're gonna call it. So, oh, and I'm also kind of hungry too. I only ate like a little breakfast sandwich, but I've been smiling so much that I haven't really been thinking about it. So let's continue on. Newport, as you guys can see. So I think I'm gonna continue going down, or Newport. I'm at Huntington, obviously, because you can see the Huntington Pier. I'm gonna keep going down till I hit Newport. I'm gonna go around like their little, like Marina, that you guys could say. I'm gonna go around their little Marina, and then I'm gonna head back, just because like I can see it off like in the distance from right here. So I'm gonna head down that way. It is currently only, I think, like 2:40 or something like that. So I still have plenty of time. I still have more than enough gas as well. So I think that's gonna be the next move. So I'm gonna head down that way, and then check out the little marina, take a little video, shoot back across to Long Beach. If you guys still stayed here to watch this long in the video, I appreciate you guys so much. So without further ado, let's make our way on down and continue exploring. So I'm not too sure if you can see it or not, but we made it to, this is Huntington, and that's Huntington's Pier. That means we're finally in Huntington, or we could also be in Newport, but I'm pretty sure we're in Huntington. And so far the ride has been amazing. Yeah, I guess seeing Huntington Pier from the water itself is actually pretty insane. I think at nighttime, I think this whole place gets all like lit up, so it looks like so much better. But even seeing it during the day, like this, it's pretty cool. Yeah, this is pretty cool. Just here, soaking it all in, soaking in the sun, the moment, the vibes, the view. I'm pretty sure I'm supposed to be also, I'm pretty sure I'm supposed to be like way out into like the deep of the ocean, but I kind of just been like, I don't know how well you guys can see it, but I kind of just been like hugging like the pier and like the shore and stuff. But every time when I see a buoy, I kind of just ride a little bit more out. So, but yeah, I mean, this is nice. So I'll probably make it a little bit further more down, and then probably just turn back. It's already about to be 2:30. So, and I think daylight saving time, I think around like 5 or 6 it's gonna be dark. But since it's still my first time, I don't want to be out here too late. I don't want to be trying to load up. I can't see nothing. So probably once I make it past this pier and probably go down a little bit more, probably turn around, head back to Long Beach, stay around there for a little bit, and then that's it. Call it a day. we finally made it to Newport Beach. This is the channel to go inside, so let's go explore and then start making our way back to Long Beach. But I'm excited. This is the furthest I've ridden on a jet ski for solo by myself, so I'm happy for myself. So we made it into, I think, Balboa Island. I thought this looked familiar when I first did like my first jet ski ride, but I think that's more further down in San Diego, I'm assuming. But it looked oddly familiar at one point. That's why I was like, maybe I've been here before, but I guess I haven't. But without further ado, we are at finally Newport Beach. I guess we'll loop around a little bit and then bolt on back, 'cause it's gonna start getting dark around 6:55. It's sunset, so cruise around in here. We'll see. If not, I'm gonna haul butt all the way back to Long Beach, get this on the trailer, and then get something to eat. It is currently 3:35. I didn't really go too much into this little Harbor Bay area. It's already getting late anyway, so I think I'm gonna cut it short. I just did like literally like just a little loop around the marina anyways. Did a little loop, so I'm probably gonna make my way back out and then start making my way back to Long Beach. By the time when we hit over there, it should be already time anyways. Hopefully there's still daylight. I plan on hauling butt anyways, so I guess we'll see how it goes from there. Hopefully you're able to see me. I might look a little bit dark, but I guess we'll figure it out as we go.
2 hours later.
So hopefully you can see Queen Mary in the distance. Finally back in Long Beach. Now we just need to find the launch ramp that we started at, and then that'll be it. Finally made it back to the launch ramp. I'm probably gonna get my car and then pick it back up from there. end off the video. So we started from Long Beach Marina, we went to Huntington, and then we went to Newport, and then we came all the way back to Long Beach. We started at, I think it was 12. It was either like 11:30 or 12 when I started recording. So it was later on in the day, but it took us like 3 hours to hit Newport, go around for like a little bit, and then it took us like, well, I barely got back now, and it's 5:44. It took me about an hour and 30 minutes full speed to go all the way from there all the way back to Long Beach, which wasn't that bad. Yeah, so my first time doing it, it was actually pretty cool. I loved it. I had so much fun. I know this is like a learning curve. This is just day one of actually just doing it, so I already know like the more I do it, like the repetition of it will become better. And then after that we got fully loaded down, put the strap on, so now we're all connected. Back straps, these ain't going nowhere. So now the only thing I need to do, probably can't really see it on camera, but I need to hose this thing down, get off all the salt, because this thing is just filthy. And other than that, that's pretty much about it. Like I said, I had super fun. This was kind of like a long drive for me by myself, which was cool. I enjoyed it, and now when I come back, I at least have that much more experience. But hopefully you guys found this video entertaining. If you guys did, drop a comment, you know, leave a like if you want to, subscribe if you want to. It's pretty fun for me. I know I said I was gonna talk about stuff that I had planned, stuff that I want to do. That will probably be in the next video. I feel like this video is already long enough, and I don't want to just continue yapping on. So we'll pick it up on the next video whenever that comes, and just stay tuned. I plan on being very active. I plan on dropping I want to at least drop at least 2 videos a week, but if that's not possible, I at least want to do at least 1 video a week, so I can kind of build myself up into that little repetition, and hopefully I see growth. If not, I mean, I'm still gonna do it because I love it, and sometimes the only viewer you need is yourself. So regardless, hopefully this video is entertaining. Hopefully you guys learned something from it. Yeah, you guys have a nice day. Be safe and be blessed.